have just completed installing a barn owl nest box in this unused silo. We have found that silos are extremely attractive to barn owls. They investigate them frequently as they're out at night hunting. They oftentimes will just pop in a silo and take a look and see who's there. They are good roosting sites for the owls during the day because they're sheltered, they're dark, they're quiet, and they can be 20 25 feet up in the air and feel relatively safe and comfortable with activities going around outside. So they are automatically drawn to a silo. So we have found several occasions where we've installed a nest box in a silo that doesn't really have a whole lot of evidence that the owls have been there, but automatically they will use the box once it's been installed. It's really a matter of if you build it, they will come.
I won't forget the first time I climbed into the bottom of a silo and watched Andy and Alex install a barn owl box at the top. I'm Margaret Pothig, the volunteer regional box manager for the Lower Eastern Shore. In this video, we're going to show you how it's done. Today we're in Somerset County and program manager Andy Brown is explaining to the landowner what's going to happen.
Now what we do is we mount them inside of the silo. Okay, up in the top of the silo, so that when the owls come in that open door at the top, they go right to the box. There's the main chamber, right? Then there's that small little chute on the side. Okay, and that's where we would climb up in that chute. Okay, and attach the nest box.
The person who climbs to the top of the silo through this chute attaches the nest box to the chamber wall. The one or two people who remain below, inside the silo, put the pieces of the nest box together and then hoist the box up to the top using a pulley system. Michelle and Jason Houston, the volunteer co-regional box managers for the Farmland Raptor program in Western Maryland's Washington County, installed this silo box. It was their first time, and I was super impressed. What'd you guys just do?
So we hung a silo box. Actually, Michelle hung a silo box, and it was the
coolest thing I ever climbed and did. And, and we made habitat.
Yeah, it's hard to get people excited about climbing silos, but sometimes
it clicks.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. The nest box is hoisted to the top of the silo using a pulley system. The pulley arm consists of 2x4s screwed together with a pulley on one end and an eye hook on the other. When Michelle reaches the top of the silo, she draws the pulley arm up through the chute and positions the arm through one of the openings between the chute and the main chamber of the silo. Andy demonstrates how the arm should be positioned and the mechanism that will keep it in place.
Okay, so I'll kind of demonstrate here. It sits like this, right? Just on the end.
Andy attaches a strap to the eye hook on the pulley arm.
And, what happens is when you run the rope through the pulley, that holds it tight. Yeah.
That's pretty handy.
Okay, and it works quite well. But once you get the rope in there,
it stabilizes the whole thing at the counterbalance. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
I'll tie your gear to that little sack right there, and you'll hoist this up and hoist these up, and
so one person works top and one the bottom,
exactly.
And then you don't have to keep climbing up and down.
That's right, up and down.
Nice.
Wow, Michelle just climbed to the top. Now she's pulling up the pulley arm and the purple rope. Then she'll feed the purple rope through the pulley.
You want to feed your purple line first. You want that purple line to come all the way down to the floor inside the silo. Yes, that's gonna get tied to the box. So that's the first thing, is to feed the purple line all the way in.
Let's take a step back and explain how Michelle climbed up inside the silo. When the silo was in use, the chute was used to unload the grain through a series of openings in the chamber wall that you see here called discharge gates. The discharge gates had doors, and some still do, like this silo pictured here. They can be a bit of a nuisance when installing a nest box. To get to the top of the silo, Climbers use the concrete between the discharge gates as steps. Climbing a silo requires strength and agility because of the distance between these steps. Once at the top, the climber leans against the back of the chute to stay in place. I called up to Michelle to ask if she felt secure, and she said yes, it just feels like standing. That's good, because now she has to wait while Jason finishes assembling the nest box below. This video is from a silo installation I observed in Frederick County. Andy and Alex are assembling the box. The final construction of an interior barn owl nest box happens inside the silo because you can't fit a completed box through the discharge opening. Detailed instructions for interior barn owl nest box construction can be found on the Maryland Bird Conservation Partnership's YouTube channel in the training playlist.
We're ready to start assembling. We will do the back first.
First, the back is attached to the floor. Next, the front is attached to the floor.
Okay, that'll work.
Then the sides are attached. Hooks, which will be used to hang the trap when licensed banders come to band the adults and chicks, are attached to the front.
Because the trap will hang on the front of the box.
Yep. The roof is attached in two parts that are hinged together. A layer of wood shavings is spread across the floor.
We hinge the door above the entrance so that when we go to look in, the chicks oftentimes run to the other side away from the entrance. If we'd have hinged it the other way, this way, they would have run this direction and then possibly jump out. Okay, so.
Finally, holes are drilled in the sides at the top of the box for attaching the rope that will be used to hoist the box to the top of the silo. The holes will also help with ventilation in the box during the hot summer months. We're back at the silo with Jason, Michelle, and Rachel Stone, a graduate student at Salisbury University who will be helping to monitor the nest box this spring. Michelle is threading the purple rope through the pulley and positioning the arm so the pulley end is extended into the silo chamber. Jason is creating tension on the purple rope to hold the pulley arm in place while Michelle feeds the other end of the purple rope into the silo chamber. Both ends of the purple rope need to be down at the bottom of the silo so that Jason and Rachel can hoist the box up.
Just don't want it to come out of you don't want it to come out of the pulley.
It won't do that.
Okay, good.
That's not going to happen.
Okay.
I'm not sure about anything else, but
Yeah.
that won't happen. Just keep tension on that, Jason. Because it wants to go.
Yeah, it wants to flop up.
Yeah, the dumb board wants to go the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. We'll need those to ratchet straps.
Jason threads one end of the purple rope through the holes on the side of the nest box, loops it around, and makes a secure knot, while Rachel holds the other end, getting ready to pull.
So I think we're ready. We are ready. So Rachel and Jason are going to hoist the box up to you. Yep.
You're going to have to contribute.
Yeah. Nice. Here it goes. Ooh, you're good. Just hold what you got until she can get it strapped. Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
The nest box is attached to the chamber wall using ratchet straps that are looped through the eye hooks in the back of the nest box. Andy explains.
Screws here and here and here and here. And so that ratchet strap will hook to one and to the other and then crank it down.
Nice.
Yep. And it holds it tight up against the sides of the, okay?
Sweet.
So you can't pre-measure this distance. So you have to pretty much keep it loose. You know, you ratchet this thing up. If this is too long, it builds up too thick in here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you have to take it all apart again.
Yes.
So.
You can hear Michelle tighten the ratchet straps, which will hold the nest box in place. It usually takes some adjusting to get the back of the box as flush against the wall of the silo as possible.
There you go. There it is. So go ahead and let her have some slack. There we go.
As Jason and Rachel pull down the purple rope, Michelle catches the pulley arm so it doesn't tumble to the ground. Hey, that looks pretty secure. With the nest box securely installed, it's time for Michelle to come down. We hope an American barn owl pair will find this nest box and successfully raise a brood. Nice job, everyone.